What's up, Everyday Blades? Got a new knife in today. Actually got it in about a week or so ago. I've been carrying it and checking it out. It's the PMP Ares, A-R-E-S. And I don't know if that's the right pronunciation or not. Designer Carlo Maria Massa. Titanium handle, steel screws, S90V blade at about a 3/4 flat grind. It's got all the usual suspects, lock bar insert, over travel stop. PMP is kind of known for their larger over the top knives, the PMP Beast and Alpha Beast. I've unfortunately not had any of those. I'd really like to get some of those in here. Been on the hunt for a little bit, but I haven't aggressively looked for it in a group. The scales on this are really nice, man. They did really great milling. It's kind of like a rock pattern, but it's uniform. So, looks really good. The action, when I first opened it, you guys know I love thumb hole deployment opening. My favorite type of deployment. But, unlike some other knives, a lot of other knives, you can use the thumb studs on this one to deploy it. You know, that's really great. A lot of knives have thumb studs. You can't use them to open the knife. That's terrible. Beautiful milled pocket clip to match the scales. One thing I'm normally a fan of is a large ceramic bearing here. A large ceramic ball on the pivot. But this one has two, what looks like titanium balls. And they kind of grab the pocket a little bit. Not a deal breaker, but, you know, a little bit of what I would use for as a pry bar down here. Or like a, bludgeoning thumping tool or whatever. The action is really good. I can spidey flick it, and I can't spidey flick much. But for the price, around $300, this is a really nice knife. They did a really good job for the price point. Lanyard loop is even kind of cool. It gives the knife some definition. It's actually, part of the design of the knife. And I prefer steel screws over titanium. I've broken, a few titanium screws. It's not hard to do. I've said this before, but man, it would really be nice if they could have put that lock bar cut out on the inside. I'm sure so many people don't do it that I'm sure there's a reason they don't. But the lock bar tension is great. The action is great. It's on ceramic bearings. Really, really nice knife. Did a great job for $300. It's a killer knife. Let's look at some size comparisons. There's the old grip. And look at a new knife that's kind of hot right now. The Kaiser Vanguard Original XL button lock. Let's take some measurements of this daddy. See what's what. So she's rocking about a 3 5/8 blade. With the breaker down here, looking at 5 1/4 handle scales. It's not super thick. Significantly under a 1/2 inch. That's nice. So I carried this around for several days, and the only thing that gave me any kind of attention was the two balls they have on here. It was kind of grabby on my pocket, but other than that, the width of it and everything, even though it's a larger knife, it carries really well. It comes super sharp, man. This thing is screaming sharp. Let's check the weight on it. .4 ounces. For a big old monster knife like that, knocking on 9 inches long, 5.4 ounces is great. Shut that off. So, overall, the PMP Ares, I think it gets 2 thumbs up. I think it's a great knife. I think that's going to be a handy tool for prying to keep you from prying with your blade. I think if they hadn't put those 2 little balls on the end there, they would have hit a home run with this knife. I still think they got a triple and still scored, but really nice, really good job. Centering's perfect, dead on the money. All right. Winner, winner. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.